We're going to call this the twisted regression. Hey guys, welcome back to Mark the Point. As I've gotten more into understanding just the evolution of craps and different strategies, I've found that a lot of times just playing one side doesn't always work out for you. Example, PSOs are an absolute killer. One hits, two down, trying to press too much. Anything without a regression, or even sometimes without playing a little bit of the dark side, can really hurt you when you're playing for longevity. Meaning if you're trying to go on a 7-day cruise, or if you have a weekend at Vegas and you have a limited amount of money, you know what? A lot of times you have to find a way to survive the tables. So this is probably a good way to survive the table. We're going to call this the twisted regression. Okay, in this twisted regression, what are we going to do? We're going to start off with a $500 bankroll. As you can see, I have $500. The goal here, first of all, is to regress. We are going to get a point established. So we're not going to play the pass line. No, don't pass. We're not going to play that yet, but we are going to have some dark side action here in just a minute. Let's start off with a point of the 9. And once we get that set, we're going to go 66 on the inside. When we talk about 66 on the inside, we're talking about $15 levels here on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. Okay. Again, that's $18 on the 6 and 8, and then $15 on the 5 and 9. Okay, your first hit, any of these bets will pay you $21. Okay, so your total risk is 66. Any of these bets do pay you 21. The first thing we're going to do, what do we call it? Twisted regression. So we'll regress these bets down to 44 inside. Okay, when you do that, you're limiting how much risk you have on the table. Okay, so now you're going to pull all this money back, and it's going to go essentially back to your rack. So now you have $44 on the inside. Okay, any of these bets right now is going to pay you $14 or 15 for 1. Okay, so let's just say we get another inside hit. Let's call it on the 5, that $10 bet. That 5 will pay me $14. Let's call it 15 for 1. I'm going to pull $1 back, and I'm going to pull that 5 down, okay, right here, and I'm going to start going to the DC. So I'm going to transition from a light side play to a dark side play. I'm still utilizing the money here on the table for the light side, but I'm feeding the dark side. Okay, so now at this point in time, if a 7 or 11 comes, of course you're going to lose everything. That's your biggest risk once you start going to the DC. A 2 or 3, you're going to win here, but let's just say a 6 rolls. If a 6 rolls, it'll go to the back of the 6. That bet will still pay. That'll still pay $14. So I'll pay it out $14. And I'm going to bring my 6 down. The last thing I'm going to do is put another bet into the DC, okay? So I'm using these inside numbers. I'm using the light play, hoping for, let's just call it a 6 or 7 roller with absolutely no repeaters. You don't want a repeater, because it happens as a repeater, you'll start losing your money. It'll start picking off your don't points, okay? So again, let's get another one set. Let's just say it's a perfect scenario. Let's call it on the 8. That $10 also, again, let's just call it 15 for 1 for safe betting here. And we're going to pull that 8 down. And so now I have 2 don'ts. It's up to you. Do you want to go for a third don't? I don't see no risk in it. You're already out of the hand. You've got a couple extra bets waiting for the 7 to roll. Let's just get one more DC bet out there, and let's just call it on the 5. At this point in time, you can play out the 9. Let it roll out. You're not a big risk here. But what you do have here is 3 bets on the don't. Again, hoping that it's not a repeater. Either way, you've gotten your money secured. You started with $66. You have your $66 back into your rack, and now you're just hoping for a short roll to be able to kind of maximize on these bets. Because what will happen next, let's just say it is a 7 on the next roll. You're going to lose your 9 here, but you're going to get paid. I'm going to pull some reds back here. You'll get paid here, here, and these are all even. This is all even money here on the back. All this will actually come back to your rack. And check it out, guys, you have about 80 bucks sitting right there. Wow, coming back to your rack just like that. Again, this is a twisted regression, 66 inside, 1 hit, go to 44. Now, this does require having a $10 table. A lot of times you have a minimum of 15, but this is probably a good way to play like at a bubble craps machine, or anytime you have, sometimes during the day, you will be able to find maybe it's off strip or something like that, $10 tables. You can find them, but however, if you do find that you can only find a $15 level, this does the exact same thing. Let's just call it at 88 inside, which is $20 levels, 20, 20, 24, and 24. Does the same exact, let's just call it idea. As you get a hit, you regress it down, let's call it 66, which satisfies for a $15 table. And then after your second hit, start going to the DC, in this case, at $20 levels, or $15 levels, I guess. So it's up to you, however you want to do this. When you get level that you really want to play, you can also play this at a higher level if you want to. There's really no any system that you ever play, you can always go down to low bubble craps all the way up to as high as you want to play, as much risk as you want. However, as you get a higher table, higher bets, you're going to increase your bankroll, okay? Your bankroll is key to how you're playing. In this case, you have a regression built in. You go a little bit to the dark side. That way you're playing both sides of the table, hoping for a medium roll. Let's call it 5 or 6 rolls. Again, right in the bread basket of how many rolls it typically takes for each shooter. Okay, guys, we are going to try to roll this out. We're going to see how we do. I've been very successful practicing it out. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this one works out in our favor. Here we go. Okay, guys, here we go. Again, we have $500 here. That's going to be our bankroll. Again, we're going to start off with no pass line, trying to get a point set. Remember, you can only do this if you are not the shooter. If you are the shooter, you do absolutely have to pay a pass line. In this case, we're not going to play a pass line because we are assuming we are not the shooter every single time. So that's going to be a 4. So let's put down $66. I'm going to go 50, 65, 66. Try down 66. Tell the dealer I want to go 66 on the inside. They'll set you up. Again, that's going to be $15 levels on each one. And let's go ahead and set you up there now. Just like that. All right, guys, let's get this thing rolled out. Again, looking for one inside hit to try to see if we can get a regression. And we have a 5, 3, 2, perfect. All right, 3, 2, 5. So what's going to happen here, that 15 is going to pay us $21, okay? And I'm going to pull down one, let's call it one level. So pull down essentially 22 inside, where your bets down here are actually 44. So you bet 44 inside right now. And let's do it one more hit. The next hit, if we get one, hopefully we get one. There's a 6, 5, 1. Now we're going to go to the dark side. So again, that $12 bet, let's call it 15 for 1. It's going to be a little bit easier to do it that way. So 15 for 1. I'm going to pull my 6 down, okay? And then this 6, the payment of the $15 is going to go to the DC, okay? So this is where I start that transition of the dark side. There's an 8, the 5, 3. Okay, perfect. Let's do that again. Let's call it 15 for 1. The actual payment is $14. Just make it a little bit easier for everybody doing this way. So this is going to travel to the back of the 8. This is my payment. That's going to go to the DC just like that. Okay? And here we go. There's a 3 craps 3. That's perfect, right? Because again, if you're in the DC, a 2 or 3, you're going to win this bet. So that's going to win $15 and pull it back to the rack just like that. Another 3 back-to-back. Check us out. $15 more. And I know I'm going to have to do a lot of coloring up on this here. As you can see, I'm going to be using a lot of red chips. So in a minute, you might find me doing that just to kind of help out the game a little bit and help out my chip factor. Okay, there's a 5, the 3, 2, 5. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to pay me. This is going to travel to the back of the 5. That $10 also, again, going to pay me 15 for 1. I'm going to do this one last time. I'm going to pull down that bet. I'm going to go back to the DC, looking for 3 hits. So let's see if we can get 3 hits. There's another 5. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to lose because you rolled this back set, you rolled the 5. So that means you're going to lose your don't. This is going to go back. You know what? Let's just ride it out. If we hit the 9, that's fine. But right now, we're actually just looking for big red. The 6 doesn't hurt me, doesn't help me. Just looking for one more hit here. There's boxcars 12. Still don't help me. Another 3. A lot of craps numbers, right? And there's a 9. Perfect. Okay. Again, that's going to pay me 15. 15 for 1. I'm going to pull my 9 down. As you see, I'm in major profit right here. I'm going to take that $15. Let's go to the don't. Let's see if we can make a little bit more money on the dark side. That's going to go to the 10 down there on the end. So right now, again, just waiting for big red. I've turned total dark side. You got a long roll, and check us out. There's a 617, just like that. So what's going to happen? I'm going to have to get more red chips, but I'm going to get paid. I'm paid $15 here, here, and here, just like that. So all this, guess what, guys? It's coming back to the rack. And just like that, on the very first roll, I'm going to have to color up just a little bit. So what's going to happen here is this is $100. Okay, this is all coming back to the rack. That is $100. So I'm just going to give you 4 greens and put them on right here. And let's pull this bet. Let's pull this money back just like that. And let's turn the puck off. Guys, look at that. 1 shooter in, big profit, right? Okay, let's see if we can continue that going on. Here we go. Okay, there's a 9, 6, 3. Okay, let's mark the point on the 9. Let's do that again, guys. Let's drop down 66 on the inside. So again, it's $15 levels, just like that. Boom and boom. All right, let's try to see if we can get some inside hits here. There's boxcars 12. That doesn't help me out. And we have a 527. So remember, 0.7 ounce are not your friend. Okay. In this case, that's probably one of your biggest risks. I guess you know what? When you're in the DC, you're still as much risk. So I will call it your biggest risk. Let's turn the puck off and let's see if we can do it again. In this case, there's a 9, the 5-4. Okay. Mark it back on the 9 again. Let's drop down another 66. Let's call it a 50, 65, 66. Let's do it all over again. That's going to be 15, 15. Let me know, do you like playing both sides of the table, or are you kind of just a full light side player? What do you prefer when you play, okay? I want to know in the comments, what do you like the best? I think I got $20. Let's pull that one back. All right, here we go. That's going to be the 4, the hard 4. Doesn't help me out. And there's a hard 10. Got the 4 and the 10. Looking for an inside bet. There's a 6, 4-2. Perfect. Okay, we're going to start our regression. That's going to pay me 21. I'm going to pull $5 off of each of these, okay? And, of course, 6 on the 6 and 8. So I'm pulling $22 back plus my initial payment here. Okay, again, limiting our risk and our exposure here. There's a 9, a 6-3. Okay, that is the point. So let's turn the puck off. That 10 is going to pay me $14. Let's do it again. I'm going to call it 15 for 1. I am going to pull my 9 down. Now, again, the puck is off. So I could go the don't, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wait for the point to be established and then go to a DC. There's a 7. I'm glad I did that because if I went to the don't, I would have lost that bet. So that was a good call there. Okay, another 7, 6-1 this time. Well, that's good that it's going on the come out roll. Okay, there's a 10, 6-4. Okay, mark the point on the 10. Now I'm going to go out there for $15 on over here. And let's do this. Let's go, shooter. A 9, 6-3, perfect. Okay, so this is going to travel to the back of the 9. Now, I've already gotten paid on there, so I don't have anything going to the DC at this point in time. But I'm just going to use these 3 bets and then go and then feed my my DC just like that, okay? Yeah, oh, wow, that didn't work out very well. That's a 7. Okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to lose these 3 bets. I will get paid here, but let's pull all this back. I would say that's just a mediocre roll. I got out the hand. I used an extra little bet to pull this back, but as you can see, our red chip count, it's not too bad right now, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do this again. Here we go. Let's get a point set. It's going to be a 4 again, the hard 4. Let's mark the point on the 4 and drop down another 66 on the inside. Again, $15 levels. Let's grab one more red. And let's go 15 and 15. All right, guys, we are all set, ready to roll. And we have the hard 6 dice Dijon. That's going to pay me $21. Again, I'm going to regress, go down to 44 on the inside, pull all this money back into the rack. Okay, looking for another hit. Then I'll start the transition to go to the dark side. There's another 6 to 4-2 this time. Okay, perfect. That's going to pay me, let's call it $14. That's fine. We'll call it $14. I'm going to pull my 6 down. Okay, and I know I'm going to go 15 in the DC. Put the 1s back. So I'm going to start my DC travel here. And there's a 9, 5, 4. Perfect. Okay. So again, that's going to pay me, call it 15 for 1. 15 for 1 on the bet. I'm going to pull my 9 down. And this is going to travel to the back of the 9. Now I'm looking for a 5, an 8, or let's call it big red. We don't want to call it big red yet. Let's see if I can get one more of those to pay. There's a 10 down there on the end. And there's a 7, 4, 3. Okay, that's aggravating. That's okay. We still get paid, right? Because what's going to happen is I'll take some of these. I'll get paid here. These are going to come down, and this comes down. And guess what, guys? I got to transition out again, another $100, okay? See if I make sure that's $100. That's $100 there. I'm going to give you my 4 greens back. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to come here. That's coming there, and this is coming back to my side. Let's pull it back over here. All right, guys. Good so far, right? Again, you're in profit, which is where we want to be, okay? Let's see if we can do this again. We have a 3 craps 3, no help to me. Probably the last shooter. I think you got the idea, right? There's a 6. Mark the point on the 6. Drop down, let's grab all these reds. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's grab the reds. We're going to go 66 on the inside. 3. Let's grab one more white chip. All right, straighten these up just a little bit. Okay. Straighten these up a little bit as well. All right, guys, here we go. Let's do it. Okay, we got a Yo 11, no help. 4, 3, 1, 4, still doesn't help me out much. Looking for an inside hit. 5, 3, 8, perfect. Okay, that's going to pay me 21. Okay, again, regress, go down to 44. Okay, pull all this money back. Again, I'm not going to go to the DC until I get my second hit, assuming you get the second hit, right? That's the goal. Try to get the second hit. And there's an 8 again. Perfect. 5, 3. Okay, that's going to pay me, let's just call it 15 for 1, right? The initial bet's going to come back to the rack, which is your place bet. Your 15 is going to start going to the DC now. Start turning the table for us. There's a hard 4. Good place for a DC to be, right? And we didn't get paid there. That's okay. And there's a 7. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to lose these 3 bets here. And, of course, we will get paid on, make sure we get paid right. We're going to get paid $15 on the even bet here. Everything else comes back to the rack. And that was the last shooter. So let's see. Let's see how we did. Again, started with $500. I can already tell we are 100% in profit, which is great. So this here is $500. Just kind of show you. I counted out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is $100. Again, don't mind counting it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $100. That's 100. 125, 130, 135, $137 profit. Starting with $500, now you have $137 profit. That's over $600 in your rack. Not a bad way to play. Again, playing both sides, looking for that mid-range. You don't want PSOs. You don't want just one hits and downs. You're looking for something that's a choppy table, about 4, 5, 6 rolls. That way you can kind of start generating some profit, getting out of the hand, limiting your risk, and start playing a little bit of don't side. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments, do you like the style system? I love playing a hybrid style system, except for when they start doing the repeating bets. That's a big challenge, is if you start hitting the DC and they start hitting the bets that's already traveled. Of course, that is aggravating because you've already made that profit, but you are playing with the house money at that point in time. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments if you like it. If you don't, I'm okay with either. Hit a like button. Until next time, mark the point and stay awesome.